Hello, this is Andrew
and Brandon
from Canada Archery Online. Today we're doing a quick overview video of the new MXT limbs in wood and foam. And thanks to Win&Win for sending these to us for the sample and testing.
So with these, so all these limbs, actually, our limbs are 40 longs. These two sets are 40 longs as well, so that makes the comparison kind of easy.
So just right off the bat, these two, the foam and the wood, they're very similar to each other and together a fair bit different from other limbs. So the main comparison I think to talk about really is how do these compare to previous limbs like the WIAWIS ones. And to me, the WIAWIS ones make me work a fair bit more under the clicker. So what I mean is at full draw, as I'm trying to expand and execute through the shot, I need to put quite a bit of focus into making sure I'm expanding smoothly and getting through that clicker in a consistent way, which has pros and cons. With these MXT limbs, it's much smoother and easier. It feels more relaxed, which again is pros and cons. So if it feels more relaxed, that could be a good thing. Being relaxed is always better for a recurve archer. But on the other hand, sometimes being able to be too relaxed can lead to some laziness, collapses, and just maybe not having as good of a feeling of what you're doing in your draw cycle. So remains to be seen for a longer term testing how we really feel about this different limb construction and profile. But right off the bat, you will notice, coming from other limbs, that these feel a good bit smoother through the clicker, probably especially if you're at a longer draw length. Both of us are, I'm just under a 30-inch draw, and Brandon's
about 30 inches.
a little bit longer.
Yeah. So what I noticed was actually very similar to AJ. I'm using, like I said, I'm using the NS Woods. NS Woods, again, they kind of make you work through the clicker, which is really good because you can't really get lazy on it. The draw cycle on these is so extremely smooth, so they're definitely doing well on that part. I noticed the foam ones are a lot. It's kind of like a very smooth foam limb, and foams are generally a lot smoother than wood. I noticed I get a bit more feedback from the wood limbs. The foam ones, they just kind of feel like they're so smooth, it's kind of hard to gauge what's really happening. But it kind of, like AJ said, it remains to be seen. Have long-term testing with one set. I tend to lean more towards wood than foam anyway. So if I were to pick one of the two, it'd be the wood ones over that. Another cool thing, you'll see with the limbs themselves, they have a different limb profile. So I think that's what you want to go for, talk about the limbs themselves. So these are, they're integrated graphene technology, both these limbs. Just one is the wood core, one's the foam core. The main thing you'll notice is the limb curve profile. We don't have one of our limbs here to compare, but there is a much more of an arc going on, and you actually notice it when the bow's strung.
Yeah, well, hopefully Danny's putting in the B-roll, you can see it now. The curvature when the bow is strung, and especially when it's drawn, is quite pronounced. You can really see a difference in how these are shaped compared to a standard profile limb. Initial impressions, they feel amazing. If my WIAWIS ones, if I give those like an 8.5 or something like that, very good. Not perfect by any means, but very, very good. I would say these off initial impressions edge them out by a fair amount, 9 point something. Low nines, maybe I'll say like a 9.2.
9.2 for going target scoring.
They're again not totally perfect. I think to me they're a little bit too smooth through the clicker. I do appreciate the smoothness, but I'm a little bit concerned that it might just lead to letting me be lazy, and I will take advantage of that, and it will not work out for me.
So yeah, I'd give them. Yeah, it's hard to compare based on different points. In terms of smoothness, they're like a good 9.5 at least out of 10, because they're definitely smooth. So thank you guys for watching. This is our first impressions video of the MXTs. So if you guys have any questions about them, let us know in the comments. And if you have any other impressions or any other feedback,
questions, comments, concerns,
call our hotline.
Call our hotline.
Yep, we'll be sure to answer you. So thank you guys.
Take one.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, that's the worst time ever.
Brandon's having the hardest time stacking those limbs.
Is this falling right now?
No.
Got it.
It's like wobbling.
Just give it a second.
Groovy.
Get it because of groove. They're marvelous.
B-roll wide shot, take one. Go.
No! Does yours feel?
Through, investing through the NSGs.
Is this going right now?